There is a certain kind of heartbreak that feels heavier than the rest. Not just because you lost someone, but because you believed God brought them into your life. You prayed over the relationship. You thanked God for it. You asked Him to bless it. You saw signs. You felt peace. You told yourself, this must be from God. And when it ended, it didn't just break your heart, it shook your faith. If you are healing after a relationship you believed was sent by God, you are not foolish. You are not spiritually immature. You are not naive. You trusted. And trusting is not weakness. When something feels aligned with God, it feels safe. It feels purposeful. It feels like confirmation. So when it falls apart, the pain is layered. You don't just grieve the person. You grieve the future you imagined, the life you pictured, the prayers you believed were being answered. And underneath all of that is a quiet fear. Did I mishear God? That question can be more painful than the breakup itself. Let me say this gently. God being present in a season does not mean the season was meant to last forever. Sometimes we confuse divine involvement with divine permanence. But God can use something without it being your forever. There are relationships that are formative, not final. They teach. They reveal. They expose patterns. They awaken parts of you. They show you what you value. They show you what you tolerate. They show you what you need to heal. That does not make them meaningless. It makes them instructional. But instruction still hurts when you wanted permanence. You may be asking, why would God allow me to believe this if it wasn't meant to stay? That is a real question, and you deserve an honest response. Sometimes we sense God's peace because we are meant to step into the experience, not because we are guaranteed the outcome. Peace does not always mean permanence. It can mean permission to walk into a season that will shape you. God does not deceive. God does not trick you into heartbreak. But He does allow seasons that grow you in ways you may not recognize at first. There is a verse in Romans 8 that says, "In all things God works for the good of those who love Him." It does not say all things feel good. It does not say all things make sense immediately. It says God works in them. If this relationship ended, it does not mean God failed you. It may mean the version of the future you imagined was not the version that would protect you. Healing from this kind of heartbreak requires gentleness. You may need to untangle what was hope and what was expectation. You may need to untangle what God said and what you assumed. That is not shameful. That is growth. Be careful not to rewrite your story as foolish. You were sincere. You invited God in. You believed with the understanding you had. That is not spiritual failure. That is human faith. Sometimes heartbreak after a God relationship feels like embarrassment, like you were wrong, like you misread signs. But God is not standing over you saying, "You should have known better." He is walking with you through the healing. There is a difference between something being from God and something being forever. God can use someone to awaken love in you, to show you your capacity, to reveal your worth, to uncover what you still need to heal. And even if the relationship ends, those lessons remain. That does not erase the grief. You are allowed to miss them. You are allowed to cry. You are allowed to feel disappointed. You are allowed to sit with confusion. Healing does not mean pretending you understand everything immediately. It means trusting that God's goodness is not dependent on one person staying. Right now, take a slow breath. You trusted, you loved, you prayed, and even though it ended, Your story is not ruined. Your discernment is not broken. Your faith is not shattered beyond repair. You are growing. You are healing. And God is still writing your future, not as punishment, not as correction, but as protection and preparation. You are not behind. You are not abandoned. And you are not foolish. You are held, even here,